I'm from Spain. I'm a Spanish actor, and my agent in LA, she asked me who you would like to work with, and I said the Coen brothers. That was truly my first desire, wish was that. I knew that never was going to happen because the Coens always play these deeply profound American stories.
Action.
And then when they come to me and they asked me to do this, I was really pleased and really surprised. And when I saw their point of view of Anton Chigurh, how to be played, I said, well, I have to do this movie because I thought one way, and they are giving me these options that are far, far more interesting.
What business is it of yours? Where I'm from? Friendo?
I always thought, how would that be to be directed by two people? But the Coens are like the same person with two heads.
The two heads on one body. I've never seen them get in an argument, which I can't believe. I literally can't believe it. One will finish the other sentence, and they complement each other. They're constantly complimenting each other.
Instead of the two-headed monster, it's the two-headed friend. It's a true collaboration, and they do everything together.
You want to do one more?
Yeah. I just felt really safe having both of them there. And you're lucky if you get one good director on a film, and so this way we get two.
They're always themselves very much in charge and, are very confident about knowing what they want. They nevertheless are very collaborative.
You start at the same place, go the same speed. That'll look good. Do you want to see it?
I love working with them because they're both equally brilliant in their vision, and they're studied in their vision. They know exactly what they want, and yet they're completely open to suggestions. What if I did this? Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. What if we did this? Yeah, let's try that. So they're very open to creative collaboration.
A line can mean different things, different options, depends on how you play it. And they are very good in trying to make the actor play in different ways.
Where does he work?
I can't say.
Where does he work?
Sir, I ain't at liberty to give out no information about our residents.
Where does he work?
Did you not hear me?
Things are very professional and quiet, you might say low key. And that's a nice contrast in some of the events that we're depicting in the movie.
Need you to drive me on out of here.
It's one of the most tense stories I've ever read, and yet there's never been a fight on the set. There's never been anybody that's raised their voice on the set. There's no ego on the set. It doesn't hold up here.
Just for the sake of fussing with the same speech, you take a beat before the point being. So you should drop the so it starts with the explosive. Point being.
Yeah, that's what I always say. Little things mean a lot. It's fun to work with this company. They don't have any unnecessary hullabaloo.
They believe in ensemble, and they create just an incredible environment. It's really nice to see two extremely well-prepared, dedicated people who have gathered wonderful people around them on all levels of the crew.
There's a number of people like myself who have done, 6, 7, 8, 10 movies with them over and over again, and so it's like a family reunion when you come back to the first day of shooting and you haven't seen everybody for a year or 2 years.
This is my 7th movie designing for them, so I kind of know their taste, and their taste is similar to mine, so it's very organic and it feels really natural and right.
This is number 10. Got it? And they spoil it for anybody else as far as I'm concerned. First of all, they're organized. They know what they want. They have a unique way of shooting, and they're so approachable.
When they see me coming and I have a handful of photographs in my hand, they make time for me, and they'll look at it and they'll pick out what they want.
They're the ultimate team captains. They want everyone to do their job, and they're willing to spend the time to give you the information you need to do your job.
I started on Raising Arizona. Working with the Coens, it's always, here's sort of the stock way, now let's take it a little further, which is what I like, as we get a little more into the art of it. Making things have a little more subtlety. Smoke on the gun barrel instead of just bullet hits in the walls. Building the bolt gun and getting it to work with trigger linkage and stuff, from a compulsive builder sort of point of view, that's, sort of satisfying to see a part come out and then be immortalized on the screen.
Nothing is taken lightly, which I love. Every screw in a piece of grill work really needs to be figured out Every color really needs to be worked at to tell the story. It's just a visual feast.
That's the fun part for me, just creating a whole different world.
This is my first time working with Joel and Ethan. I've been a fan of them since I was a kid. They probably don't want to hear that, but I remember watching Blood Simple with my father, probably at an age that I shouldn't have been watching a movie like that. And the most impressive thing that I found about working with the brothers is watching them communicate with each other, because it makes you think to yourself, why can't I be like that with my brother or my siblings? They got such a wonderful way of working and collaborating and dealing with situations, and then being able to express and communicate that to the crew. It's comforting.
Should we change barrels or just go with that one?
You think the first take might not be good?
How quick is it to swap?
It just takes a couple minutes to change the
Swap the barrel, do a little of the front, and then go up closer for the end.
These guys are passionate filmmakers. They seem to be as interested in making movies as they were when they first started. That enthusiasm, that spreads through the whole crew. It makes filmmakers out of all of us.
Front with the guns, you're running like that, and then when you hop in and you take off, you could give it a little bit more of a, like you're avoiding rocks and cholla.
They are very aware of the effort that the whole crew does in order for create a good movie. They know that they are not alone. They are the Coens, but they know that this thing is about being a group of people trying to do their best. They always say thank you at the end of the day to everybody, which is nice, which is something that says a lot about them.
Do you know what? This is the way movie set's supposed to go.
Everybody knows, the long list of movies that they've done, and if you're a fan, you're a fan. And that's it. You just love what they do and you love their style. And having the opportunity to work on one of theirs where they're putting their heart and soul into it, it's amazing.
I try to, do whatever they're doing just because it's nice to work on an organized show that we get to work my craft with a little more art than normal.
So you always want to come back if you can. And I've been really fortunate, and I would keep doing it. As long as they'll have me, I'll be there.
I feel really, really, really deeply honored to be here. I never thought that it could be possible for me to be in a Coen movie. So it's a dream. It's truly a dream.